the older gentleman, human, probably the oldest here, walks up to you and says, I'm Bryn Ostra. You gotta go. You gotta go search the goblins. They took they took my youngest daughter as well as my mom, elderly mom. They took her not too long ago. Please, all I have left is my nephew. I don't have anybody else of kin.
Can the rest of you make it back?
I don't know. I mean,
well, they could collect up the goblin weapons and take those with them.
Yeah, so we can at least arm some of whoever is able.
Yeah, some of these guys were guards.
yeah, you see a couple male and female come up. They're actually half elven, and they look to you and they say, we've been trained in weapons. We can do guards. We need a few swords and shields. Did you see any armor anywhere? Well, I can't really wear goblin armor.
If we take a short rest, I'll give them my shield and a couple daggers. I need a short rest and a goblin to make this happen, though. Don't ask.
Yeah, I mean, I'm fine with that. I'm missing health. I would also give them some javelins, because I got, like, a lot.
I say we just collect up the goblin weapons and they could take them.
May not be big enough for them. Maybe there.
I could just ham some javelins right now. I have 13.
I really don't have anything to give them other than my daggers, but we do have the horses out there, you know, for anybody who may be, you know, elderly or whatever.
How many guards are in their group?
They have 6 people that come up and said that they are able to carry weapons or to be able to fight.
All right, I'll give over 6 javelins.
They do appear to be pretty wounded, though. You notice a lot of them have cuts and stuff that are sort of festering on their arms. The guards do. Looks like they had fought pretty hard. But they take the weapons and stoutly stand up and nod and say, we appreciate it. We really do. The lady will appreciate it, too. I know when we return, she'll be happy.
I keep a straight face.
Alrighty. Barry, as you're kind of doing your things, you see there's a small halfling family here, Stronghearts, and you see that there's 4 kids and what appears to be maybe their mom. Now that the kids have sort of, you guys have taken care of the bats, the kids kind of run over and immediately start to kind of touch the clothing that you have, as well as you know, your hair, just kind of in fascination, almost as if they haven't really seen another halfling or a halfling family before. They say, Daddy was killed with a rock. It fell in our house.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, and then we came here and the goblins came. I hope I can be as big and strong as you. My name's Midge.
Midge, one day you might be.
I hope so.
Did you see what dropped the rocks on the city?
Yeah, I did. Big clouds, castles in the clouds. And then there was these big guys, these really big guys. They came down and they tore out our rock. Mommy can fix up these guys when she gets home. She's she does potions and salves and stuff. See, Taylor kind of walks over. She looks young, actually, and she kind of nods and gives you a quick smile and says, "Come on, kids, come on, let's go, let's focus." And you see the kids kind of run back and start kind of picking up some stuff, helping with javelins carries and things. And she says, "Thanks, I'm Talia. It's nice to meet you, Talia Summerhawk."
Well, it's nice to meet you, Talia. I'm Barry, and these are my friends here.
Hi, Barry. Hi, friends. I gotta tell you, I can't believe you guys showed up. I didn't think anybody was gonna come. It was pretty grim there for a while.
Just let your people know this is the work of the Lord's Alliance.
The Lord's Alliance? Really? What are you guys doing so far south?
Well, the specifics of it aren't necessary. The important thing is we're here to rescue you.
Excellent.
We were sent to look into your stone.
Yeah,
I probably shouldn't have said
interesting stone, actually. I've lived there for, a good 20 years, and it's never really done anything, but the runes on it just started pulsating about a month ago. It's very bizarre. The lady, Nanthar, said that there was people coming from Waterdeep to investigate because she had sent a message to Lord Lariel, but they had never shown.
Were you able to read the runes?
No, I couldn't read them. We were hoping that somebody could come and help us.
Do we know Lord Lariel out of
You
character?
do, yep, I'm sorry. She is the leader of Waterdeep and leaders of the Lord's Alliance for the city of Waterdeep itself. Each city has their own leader, and so she would be the leader for Waterdeep.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, no problem.
So Mitch said that there was, big men who came and took the stone. Were they like giant size?
Yes, they were bigger than any building that we have. Matter of fact, they stood even higher than the keep itself. It was strange. They actually, the castle flew down, and they actually were able to kind of fly down and land down on the ground, and they ripped that stone out like nothing. There was 4 of them. I'm not sure why they bombarded us with rocks. I mean, if they just wanted the stone, they could have came down and got it. I don't understand. They really pummeled that keep too. I know, lady, it was safe up there, but man, they hit that with a lot of rocks.
Do you know which direction their fortress flew off in after leaving?
It went off to the northeast across the Yardeep forest.
All right. Thank you for the information.
Yes. I have to be honest. I hope I never see one of those flying castles again.
I think we'll be seeing them in the future.
Maybe. I don't know. Where do you think they were heading? I'm not sure. I mean, maybe they were heading up to like Tribor or the Golden Fields, or maybe even up towards Yartar. I don't know.
We'll put more thought into this after we've cleared these caves out.
Fair enough. I tried to, fix up my guys as best I could, but I didn't really have any supplies with me. I used what little mushrooms I could find within the caves.
We didn't encounter any danger coming here, so it shouldn't be too bad.
Good.
Be careful, those mushrooms are poisonous.
Oh, the mushrooms I picked, I thought were okay.
I pull out a mushroom. I said, "Does it look like this?"
She looks at it and she says, "Oh no, that's nightwort. You don't want to take that. That's poisonous."
Yep, it sure is.
Why do you carry poisonous mushrooms with you?
You never know when you need them.
True. You see, the rest of the group is now kind of getting assembled. They appear to be kind of all have the javelins that you'd given, and you see the families are now kind of getting the kids all together. And Morak looks at you and he says to the group, he says, "I think we're ready. Where do you want us to go?"
What, do they not even know the way back to their own town?
We do. Is it safe? I mean, is it safe to go back?
We've cleared it out.
Well, let's escort them out of the cave at least.
Right. Oh. What was the guy's name at the drawbridge?
That was Zoltan.
Zoltan.
You remember that house that had the chest in it?
The inn? The chest
Oh,
that
that
you
was
throw on the
the
second
inn?
floor? You just flew it. Yeah, it was the inn. Yep.
Oh, I asked if who here is the owner of the inn.
Oh, okay. Morak kind of looks and he says, funny you should ask. I'm the one who built it.
I've relocated your chest to another cabinet if you go looking for it.
What?
Keep it safe. It was, that place was being pillaged by goblins.
You relocated it, huh?
Yeah, it's still locked.
Yeah, I bet. Nobody's gonna get that lock open.
Oh?
It's got my chainmail in there. My helm, it's been passed on from centuries. Not to mention a few little goodies that I've collected that I use for trade. I'm sure it's in good cans. You can't open that. You couldn't open that chest if anybody tried. You sure as heck can't break it.
Well, I'm glad we didn't.
I'm glad you put it in the cupboards. I appreciate that. He kind of taps you on the shoulder. Says, please, when you're done, come to the inn. I'll make sure that I have a meal no matter what's left for you all.
All right, thank you.
I knew you guys would come. Lysandra told me she would. However, she didn't mention anything about a lizard folk, but no offense, sir.
Oh, that's fine. Soft skin.
Yeah. And we'll travel safely. We'll try to travel lightly and quickly there. Please don't spend too much time in here, but give it to the goblins and save any of our kin if you can. Even
We'll
the
do our
humans are
best.
okay. Thank you.
And while we're leading them out, Milton's going to check the goblins, collect up some of their arrows to replace the ones that he shot.
Yeah, there's enough for you to replace whatever you shot.
And I think he'll slip over there and try to check out the area where the stuff was at and see if he can find anything.
All right, sounds good. So they're kind of walking out. They see the big opening to the cave, and you see Midge kind of turns back and waves and gives sort of a salute that you would expect more from kind of the southern fork than you would necessarily from people from the north. But they continue to walk out.
So that's the main entrance right
That
there?
is, yep, that is the main entrance.
Awesome.
No, we avoided the ambush, but, you know, the blob. Now the cave. I'm gonna check this mud. Tell me of its quality.
It is quality mud. This is probably the best mud you've seen south of Waterdeep.
Hey, that ooze leaked in there. Be careful.
Ooze? Is the ooze in there?
Some of the ooze did leak into it. Yeah, you can't see it anymore because the time has passed, but yeah, it did leak in.
Is there any raw ooze anywhere that I can get in a vial?
There is some raw ooze you can get in a vial. What kind of vial
Raw.
do you have?
Let's see. These
The
are just
acid-proof
standard
vial.
glass. I touch into it to see if glass doesn't just melt. They're beakers, you know. Quote
Yeah, nope,
unquote.
that doesn't burn through.
Alright, how many vials of ooze can I get?
Unfortunately, there's not a lot still there, so you can only get one vial of ooze.
Alright. Real treasure, guys. It's the ooze. It's
I'll
the
trade
reason they
ya.
call it pudding.
I'll trade you a mushroom for that ooze.
No. You
What
can
are
get
you
a
gonna
mushroom
do?
anywhere.
Let it grow?
Sure glad it's not a dragon and we're getting all the scales off of it.
Right?
One day. Alright, I'm just putting the item in.
Yeah, no problem.
Did I find anything in the ogre's paddock?
Yeah, you really didn't. They don't really have anything of value. There's some large, oversized javelins in there, but pretty much bones. The bones are of various creatures. Definitely look like some sort of four-legged creatures, as well as what may be human or even orc, or not orc, goblin or orc bones. It's tough to differentiate.
Okay.
Do you guys want to take a short rest while we're here?
I'm fine with that.
Oh, before we move on? Sure.
I don't know if we should do it right here.
Sure.
Yes, we can take a real life one too. I'm glad you asked.
Because this water is encouraging me to go to the restroom.
Me too.
Maybe we go back down here and take a short rest.
Wherever you guys want to.
If we don't think there's another black pudding in there.
Yeah, I thought we were going to avoid that area. Wasn't there mushrooms in there? Poisonous?
Yeah, they can produce airborne toxins. How about the bat cave? You know, we cleared out all the bats so we could just go on one of the ledges.
Yeah, it is plugged.
Yeah, remember they were coming to get these guys out of there, though.
I like
Nope.
the middle of the rocks then.
Alright,
Gives us
fine.
cover.
When you hover over your characters, does it bring up a gray box?
Yeah, mine's
It
like
does.
huge.
Yep,
They're all
are
huge.
Those are your vision. That's how far you can see with light.
Is that new?
Mine is way huge.
So it's not. So what I do is I change your reach to your to that number, so that way you at least have a rough estimate. So you don't have to always ask, can I see? And yeah, yours is huge because it's 120 feet. So
That's a cool way of doing it.
yeah, so so that way you guys will be able to know how far you can see. So it doesn't round it, but I'm okay with that. So we'll just consider it a square. So the little extra will be extra.
Yeah, it won't come up much.
Alrighty. So, as you guys are taking your long rest and kind of sitting in there, you do see, or short rest, sorry, your short rest. You do see an occasional goblin, a small little child goblin that comes from the south entrance, kind of the southwest, and goes up to the north, either the northwest or the west entrance. So it kind of goes from like that. Yep. Or cuts in there. So you kind of see they have just some general travel back and forth. There's some kids that are there, but you don't see any adults or anything, and they just kind of scatter along the edges of the walls every once in a while.
Are we gonna kill goblin children?
Hatchlings? Yeah, they grow to be bigger.
Goblin children get big. Yes, I do.
You guys got your short rest in. If you want to use any hit die, you may. Oh, nice.
Alright. And we get half back on a long rest, right?
You get half your hit dice back in a long rest. Yes, that's correct.
Okay, then I guess we can... We're looking for Bran Ostera's mother and daughter, I believe.
Anyone that's not a goblin, basically. Hopefully they weren't goblins adopted. That would be very awkward.
Can we, like, tie something around Melton, so that we know we can differentiate in case you get, like, mingled with some of the other ones?
Well, I'm not a goblin anymore.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good to know.
I look like a deep gnome.
Are you a deep gnome?
Well, I'm a gnome.
Maybe that's his illusion, right? He is a deep gnome.
Alright, so they're circling from that northern and southern west passage, so I guess that circles around. Alright, trusty scout. Take the path.
Oh, well, let me think. I'm gonna look around. I think we'll go this way.
Stig, you can cast light also, right?
Yeah. You need light on something?
Why don't you cast it on William, and then I'll keep mine up.
That way we have light in the front and back line.
Alrighty. So Melton kind of disappears into the shadows to the north, and you see kind of an 8-foot wide and a 20-foot deep fissure that cuts across the tunnel leading to the north. You do see that there's many small footprints that come to the edge. However, on the opposite side, you don't see any footprints at all on the opposite side. Interesting.
Oh, I was casting light on him.
Oh,
I didn't know if it put an effect on him or not.
Ah, I saved against it.
It doesn't, but I'll drag on Barry's really cool effect and put it on him.
I get advantage on that save. I saw him cast it. Oh no.
So Melton, that's what you see over there?
Light a projectile? Why is that a dex save? I never thought about it before.
I don't know.
I don't see anything past that. The cavern just continues on.
Yeah, the tunnel just continues to the north. Past your dark vision view.
So it goes 120 feet that way. Okay.
Yep.
Is that a theater of the mind area?
It depends. If you guys go over, then I'll have to find something. But yeah.
Well, there's a big tunnel going back that way, so I'd say we check out these first.
Alright.
Of course, you know I'm doing stealthily.
Yep. Using the same stealth. So
I'm gonna cover the amulet as I'm up here.
Okay, sounds good. So you see that to the west opens up into a large kind of cave, and then to the south there's a small passageway, and then there's another cave, and you feel a fairly strong breeze kind of blowing through the southern room and up past you, as well as going to the west. It kind of comes and goes, and you hear the sound of what sounds like rain.
I'll go take a peek.
As you kind of peek around the corner, you see there's a small goblin sitting in here, and he's kind of staring up into the ceiling. And in the ceiling you see there's about a... well, the room's only about 7 foot high, but there's a chimney about 5 feet wide, and it has handholds and footholds that are kind of cut into the side of it. And he's just kind of staring up, and you see the rain's kind of falling down, and he kind of has his face there. His eyes are closed, and the rain is sort of pitter-pattering on his face. And he's kind of got this big smile on his face as he lets the rain kind of hit his face. He has no idea you're standing there.
Is he a juvenile goblin or a...
No, he appears to be a normal aged goblin. He does have what appears to be a short bow strung on his shoulder, as well as some arrows, and he does have a scimitar as well.
So do you think I would get advantage if I attacked him?
Absolutely, you'd have advantage if you attacked him.
I am going to be a nice guy, but I am going to try to knock him out.
Okay. You miss. Go ahead and roll initiative.
You want us or just them?
Just him for now. Alright, so as you do that, he immediately turns around and he goes, "What are you doing? Why do you swing at me? Rude." Kind of wipes off the thing here. He says, "You're not goblin."
No, I am goblin.
You don't look goblin.
It's because I'm Trixie.
You alone?
Does it look like there's two of me?
You are alone. You no help me then if you alone.
Me name ain't alone, though.
Friends?
What you need?
You friends with Boss Hark?
Well, Boss Hark friends with me.
I don't know. Me no trust you.
Me no trust you either.
Impasse. Let's do roll the bones. He takes out a couple bones. You see one side's nice and smooth, the other side's rounded. He says, "Smooth side up, we friends. Smooth side down, we not friends."
Me roll bones in.
Okay. He gives it to you and it kind of waits.
I will roll it, and I'm trying to use sleight of hands to see if I can make it turn just like I want it to.
Okay, sounds good. Go ahead and give me a sleight of hand. All right. So you doing it? Do you want to be friends or not friends?
Friends.
All right. So it rolls up friend side. He goes, "Ah, friends. Nice. Okay. Here's the deal. Me need help.
What me need?
Me not like boss. Me being punished. That's this job punishment.
Well, what's this job?
Me lead to boss. You kill boss. Help Snignat become big new boss." Oh.
Okay.
Okay. You do?
You do.
Okay. And you kill big burly beasts. Then me be boss.
What big burly beast?
Big burly beasts, other rooms. You didn't see? Big trees.
You talking about big ones in big room?
Yeah. Big ones in big rooms. Doy. Hey, me not sure you smart.
Me already killed them.
Oh. Okay. Where's friends?
I got somebody else for you to meet.
Okay. Let's meet. Shh.
Yep, we sneaky and come back out there, and I introduce him to William.
You go, Oh, good. Bigger friends. You need bigger friends. Boss tough. Hi, Snigbat.
I say, William, this is Snigbat.
He kind of picks
Snigbat William.
He picks his nose and then puts his hand out.
Alright, I shake it.
Oh, good friend. You not pick nose though. Me not sure you trustworthy.
I say, hey, he's friend. I'll roll bones again.
Okay, roll bones. Oh, you play
Nope.
with bones. No,
Nope.
you cheat.
Nope.
Yeah, you get to reroll it.
Yeah, bountiful luck.
I think that you should re-roll.
That's automatic, isn't it?
Well, not
Once per
automatic.
turn.
I have to see you.
Yep.
Me was wrong. You okay? You still friend. Okay.
So where's Boss Hark at?
Oh, back the other way. Let's go. Oh, wait. No, me not go. Me get in trouble if me go. I hide in whole room. You go to that passageway, other one, and then you there. Okay?
Which other passageway?
Deal. This way. Come.
Melton, what are we doing?
Shh, follow me. I'm a goblin.
Come on. Shh. Okay. He points to the west. He goes, in there. Boss Hark. Okay. Now, come get me so I become new boss when done. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Me hide in hole. Look up, look down.
You're doing good.
Thanks. Give me another stealth roll. Okie dokie. So as you kind of peek in, oops, hang on, come on back for a minute.
Uh-oh, bad stealth roll.
Yeah. So you do see a passageway down to the south. That is seems to be blocked with a rock. It continues to the south, and then you see in this room, you see that there's a 10-foot high cave, and it contains what appears to be a large goblin and two female goblins next to him. And you see there's several little rats that are kind of crawling all over the place. And you see that the goblin as well as the two other female goblins are kind of laughing and joking as you see one of the rats is eating a corpse of a small of a slain villager. It looks like it's a male sitting there. It looks like an older male. However, it's tough to tell because half of the skin has been sort of eaten away from the goblin or from the person on the ground. You kind of hear him laughing. You do see at the north that little cave entrance there. There's several large rocks that block the way, but you do see that there's a room back behind there.
Do they see me?
Let me check. No.
I dug back. I said, there's a bunch of goblins up here.
That's a lot of goblins.
And rats.
Well, we do have the corridor advantage.
Let me, I got something that may be able to thin the herd. You want me to go first?
Stig, you feel a tug on your shirt. You can't come from this room. Look like me with you. Go the other way.
Hey, you got some nice hands. Alright, yeah, we'll do that. Keep those fingers clean. Get them in the water.
Okay.
So what are we doing?
Trusted stick.
I'll go in first.
I guess do we get a surprise round or?
Yeah, sure. Roll for initiative for me again.
Damn, I got to get rid of my
Can-
22.
You do. I'm sorry.
Can we do a
Uh,
round before we go in there?
That's what-
So it would be a surprise round. Yep.
Okay, or I mean, can I cast Bless on everybody before we kick it off? Or?
Sure, if you want to.
Little 3.5 pre-buff here.
Sneak says, me too, me too. Get me, get me.
Oh, okay, stand under the water. I'll
Okay.
get you.
You don't get any unless you help us.
What? Oh, me guard the hole. Make sure no goblins come get you.
And if you betray us, you are gonna die by that big blob in the other room.
That thing bad. Killed many goblins. Me not like you, me like the other short guy.
Alright, try to get in there.
Alright, Stig. So go ahead and move through if you wherever you want to. So you kind of crawl up, you see the goblins, or the goblins are still kind of laughing, and the giant rats are still kind of eating. You're able to kind of ooze around the side. They don't really notice anything at this point.
Alright, I will cast Burning Hands.
I thought that was your breath weapon.
Okay.
So that gets,
Yeah, it gets the majority.
all those, right?
Yep. Oh, wow, a lot of succeeds in there. Alright, half succeed, half fail.
Oh, I don't think I need to rage.
So you kill the two female goblins, you kill all the rats that are there, and Boss Hark takes a bunch of damage. He goes, "Ow, why you do that?"
You've been bad.
Alrighty, Barry, I guess would be next.
You've been bad.
I'm a lizard folk. Intelligent 8.
So I walk in here, and if I see the boss,
Yep.
when I walk through, I will cast Sacred Flame at him.
Okay. He fails. This is all I need.
Call this 60 goblins.
You see the rats now. Whoops, it's William.
Alright. What's the movement? 5, 10. Alright, 25 here. Can I reach that rat? He's like on a half square.
Yeah.
Alright. I won't risk the power attack.
It's a hit.
Alright, I'll move up my last 5 and back.
It's a hit.
Alright, that's my turn.
Okay. Belton.
I move there.
Okay. That's a hit.
Fire my bow without sneak attack.
Okay. Stig, you already went for your turn.
Yeah.
Sorry, buddy. Alright, Barry's up.
Okay, I will just shoot a Sacred Flame at that giant rat right there.
Sounds good. It succeeds. Wow. Nimble little rat.
I've hit everything else except the rat.
Yeah, right. It's Ratatouille. Feels trapped like a rat. Takes a bite at Melton. And misses. This one takes a bite at Stig, and Stig, you see the other one next to him kind of takes a feigning bite at you as well.
Oh, I'm not good enough for these rats. Okay.